Hi everyone, it is me, Jordan Long here, and today I'm gonna talk about, you know, when I meet Astronema again. Well, Astronema 1, which known as Blue Hair Astronema, which came out with one of the many Androses that were made by Bandai and Hasbro over the years. And then we got Astronema 2, that's got purple hair, the only two Ford Astronema doll ever made. So, alright. So, Astronema or Corone, whatever you want to call yourself. How you like my YouTube Fairwy? I like it a lot. Your raft staff seems to be a little crooked a bit. Hey, get off of him. Hey, I know, but you know how hard it was to get it in my hand without breaking one of my fingers off like I did with my first one? Yeah, that is the only downside to being made by Hasbro. Well, not the downside of being made by Mattel, but yeah, the downside of being made by Hasbro. I think Mattel and Hasbro and Jax, I think Mattel and Hasbro work the same kind of body, the same kind of man-made, woman-made wax when they make their dolls. At least that's what I think. So, a lot of folks, happen to like you over the years. You got a big following, even though you only been in two followings of the Mic Keepers. The In Space or In Room or Lost Galaxy or Lost Starway. And except for showing up towards the end of Megaforce or Overstrength or Overteam or Overmight, you haven't been seen on the show since then. Oh, you've been in the film games that came out over the years that Siobhan later on Hasbro made. Yeah, I do have a kind of a following to myself, you know, and I am once again very thankful that Hasbro chose to make any doll out of me. When I first came out back in 2020 YL with my brother Andros, the in-room Red Keeper, we know how many dolls that Bandai and Hasbro made of him over the years, many. And that was a big deal. When it came out in 2021 while they were making another doll of me again, along with Ecliptor 2. I call him Ecliptor 2 because Ecliptor 1 was made by Bandai back in the day. So I'm totally thankful to the folks at Hasbro once again for making dolls. Yeah, and they really seem to make the dolls as near to the show as it is, since they own a lot of the stuff that they bought from Siobhan, which Siobhan bought back from Disney before Disney bought it from Siobhan, or at least what Disney didn't sell or yeah. Well, isn't it true that some folks out there think that you're like a Darth Vader knockoff? Hold on, Jordan. Hold on to that thought. Let me straighten out my raft staff. Ah, there you go. So anyway, yeah. Well, let me tell you a little something about that. When I was the Queenling of Darkness, the first Fane of the Wand Bonds of Evil, all the followers of the Wand Bonds of Evil in their shamed teams who hated and fought against all the followers of the Wand Bonds of Good and their onlook teams were all frightened of Dark Spectre, and they were all frightened of me. Yes, Darth Vader said shit about how I was a knockoff of him. But I told him, my raft staff is more stronger than your lightsaber. And it was. And he learned to onlook me. Even though a lot of folks are going to say that he was taken by Dark Maul the same way I was taken by Dark Conda, as if one show was, double and dropping from the other show. But let's be truly earnest about this whole thing. At least I don't have to breathe like him every fucking time he talks. He's doing the breathing shit. He's the only follower of the one bonds of evil that does that. No one else does. Anyway, yeah. So that's what I think about that. Well, and I also want to say that you are like the Stephanie McMahon of the Mic Keepers world. Oh, yes, I am like Stephanie McMahon in the Mic Keepers world, Jordan. I'm glad you brought that up. There's many things about me and her that are the same. We both were raised to follow in the footsteps of strong leaders. Her father, me, Dark Spectre, or Dark, or let's just say Dark Fiend, since Spectre is a French borrowed word. We both happen to have brothers. Her brother Shane, my brother Andros, and my fostered brother Gajora. Her with her husband, Paul with her and her husband, Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Me with my teacher and fostered father Ecliptor, and we both happen to have been involved in love sagas. Me with Zane, before I knew he was the in-room silver keeper, and her with Test until she shifted on him. Yeah, I know, you both got a lot of things that are the same. Only when you think of it, only when you think of it, oh, we both were the leaders of Bonds. Me, the first Fane of one Bonds of Evil, and later on, the Queen of the the one Bonds of Evil, and her half owner of ECW, making her the half head of the WCW ECW Bond. You're right. You're right about that. I could go on and on and on. Well, are you and Stephanie good friends? Yes, I would like to think we are. Anyway, I just want to say it's good talking with you, Astronema, Corone, whatever you want to call yourself. You want to call me Astronema, that's alright. You know, my true name is Corone. Sometimes I play as Astronema because I know I can play off on it. I'm truly ashamed of all the things I did in my past as Astronema. Well, it's good seeing you. Thank you for being on my show. Thank you for having me. Anyway, that's my... Whoa. Shit. Well, that's my talk with Astronema Corone. If you like this film, follow me over here at The Jordan Long Show, which the handle's the Jordan Long Fairwy. Watch the other film I made yesterday over here. I, Jordan Long, and I'll see you later. Bye.